Welcome to Retcon,
God.
guys.
Welcome to Retcon. I'm one of your hosts, Alfredo, with my other host.
I'm Gabe.
There he is. We're live this time.
No Hayden today. He is still missing in action.
Yep.
But you know what? Spartans are never killed in action. We've done this already.
Oh my God.
We've done this whole segment already.
Yeah.
But we're doing it again because
right.
I'm smart and I forgot to hit record.
All right. Well, let me apologize again because I have to do this now because Gabe didn't push the button that we were live. So I just want to apologize to our listeners and to our viewers because I looked at last episode and I looked so monotone. My voice does not fluctuate whatsoever. It's just the steady, just awful. Anyways, so I'm stepping up my game today. I'm going to be more expressive. I'm going to bring the action. I'm here. So
Enthusiasm.
I'm always enthusiastic, but apparently I don't show it enough. So here I am. We're doing this.
So let's
Big ticket item, Gabe.
do it again.
What was yesterday?
the Oscars.
The Oscars.
The Oscars
That's
were
right.
yesterday. And I didn't watch.
Gabe
because
did not watch
I
it.
was paintballing.
I did, even though I was at work.
So,
I streamed it on my
break it
boss's
down.
computer.
Break it down.
All right, so obviously, probably the two big items.
Let's go big three.
Okay, well,
Best
big
actor, best picture,
Yeah.
best actress.
Okay, so best actress went to where'd it go? Amy Madigan for Weapons, which I think
Okay, yeah, that makes
Made
sense.
sense.
That makes
Like,
sense.
I'm
I'm behind that.
was a magnetic presence
Yeah.
in Weapons. Also creepy as hell. Also, Conan O'Brien, he did a whole skit about Anne Gladys at the Oscars. You know, he was chased in by a bunch of kids into the Oscars. It was great. Conan is always a great host. I hope he's, host for the rest of the Oscars. He does it so well.
I think Ricky Gervais, when he's hosting, is incredible.
Yeah, but now they don't want him back, which he was also another
But he
great
made the
host.
best jokes.
He had so many good jokes. I laughed at all of them, but you could see some of the actors and actresses. They were like, "Can I laugh at this? We're on national television. Can I laugh at this joke?" But yeah, so Amy Madigan, Weapons. Best actor went to Michael B. Jordan
For
which was-
Sinners.
for Sinners for playing the twins, Smoke and Stack. And actually, so Hayden's not here, so he won't be able to defend his position. But he had a hot take about the Oscars.
Oh, what was his hot take?
I don't want to say it because he's not here, and
But we don't know we don't know when he's going to be back. He's in cryogenic deep
stasis.
freeze.
he's up there with.
They got him.
They got him. The mothership got him.
If you haven't seen Ted, the television show, I highly recommend.
Oh, I want to see that so
He was a good
badly.
guy, but then they got him.
What do you mean they got him?
They got him.
What does that mean, John?
They got him.
That's such a good thing.
Such
Oh
a
my
good
God.
show. If you haven't seen Ted, go check it out.
Yeah.
It is one of the best comedy shows I've seen probably in the past 3 years.
It's honestly just Family Guy, but it's Ted.
Well, it's Seth MacFarlane.
Which honestly, Seth MacFarlane is a creative genius. I will always
'Kay.
stand by Seth MacFarlane.
Okay, hear me out here.
Do you have a hot take?
It's not really a hot take. It's more of an idea.
Oh, okay.
So, I think that when the time comes for David Zaslav and DC Studios to make a Plastic Man movie,
Oh.
I think you get Seth MacFarlane to be the writer.
Oh, yes. Yes.
It's right.
I love that one. Okay.
It's right there.
Because Plastic Man, we all know he's kind of...
It's adult humor, you know?
It's a lot of adult humor.
So it's I feel like Seth MacFarlane is the guy for that.
Well, he's a comedic genius.
That's what I'm saying.
Also, his one-liners that they just throw
Plus,
out.
it's very just I don't even know how to describe the kind of humor that Seth MacFarlane uses, but it's very
Well, it's actually... He has a lot of references in his humor.
it's a lot of reference heavy, but it's very, very everyone's gonna get these references. You know?
No, it's I don't want to say it's basic. It's not basic.
It's not basic, but it's just
it's very contemporary.
wide.
Right?
It's a very wide net that he
Yeah.
casts with his humor,
I mean,
and it lands with a lot of people. It lands with me. It lands with you, and I think that
I mean, I'm a fan of Family Guy. I love Family
I think
Guy.
that a Seth MacFarlane written Plastic Man, either show
Yeah.
or even film, even an animated film, like an
Yeah.
adult animated film, like Archer,
Just like Creature Commandos kind
or
of
like
thing,
Creature
right?
Commandos, yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
I think you would do numbers with Seth
Oh,
MacFarlane at
yeah.
the helm of that.
Oh yeah. No, I think honestly, Seth, amazing. Love him.
But throwing it back to Sinners for a
Sinners,
sec.
right? Well,
Now-
also Ryan Coogler, he also won. What was it?
But he won for Black Panther, did he not?
Oh, he did, yeah. But he also won. What was the other one? He won original screenplay. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, for Sinners.
For Sinners, yeah.
Okay.
And then obviously PTA. Sorry, not PTA. PTA. Paul Thomas Anderson. You know, he one battle after another, pretty much dominated the Oscars.
But I mean,
Not-
we all knew that was going to happen. That was
I
the
shouldn't
thing,
say
right?
dominate, but they got the most awards, right?
Like we all
I
knew that
mean,
was going to happen. But I want to bring it back to Sinners for 2 seconds here.
Yeah.
And so in the film, music plays a very, very big
yeah.
role throughout, right?
Which also won.
Now, as like using your judgment here,
Mm-hmm. My judgment.
which is the better song in the movie? Pale Pale Moon
Ooh.
or Rocky Road to Dublin?
Ooh.
This is the debate.
Like just the song themselves.
Just
not
the song, like-
not
like-
in the sequence that they're
Not the
featured.
sequence that
Oh,
they're
okay.
featured, no visuals, like
Yeah.
you're in your car and these two songs play back to back and you have to decide which one you liked better.
I mean, I already like Rocky Road to Dublin. It's so good. You know, sometimes you just play it and you're like, you just want to like start an Irish jig.
Yeah.
And like Pale Pale Moon, like that was pretty good too. Like the feeling you get, and I was like, oh yeah, I don't know. This is a difficult one.
So I was talking to a friend of mine, Ben, and
Mm-hmm.
we were just talking about his experience watching Sinners because he went to see it in IMAX and he had never seen an IMAX film before Sinners.
Oh my god, I gotta tell. Well, you go ahead, but I'll tell a story after
Right.
that. Yeah.
And he says one of the key memories he has from witnessing this film in IMAX
Yeah.
was just during the Pale Pale Moon scene while there's the camera following Haley Steinfeld through the party.
Yeah.
He says that he could quite literally just like feel the bass in the song
Yeah.
in his chest. So it was like boom, 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 boom.
No, like
Oh, pale moon rising. Oh, the pine. Yeah, I don't know the lyrics fully. but-
you tried. You tried.
there was an
It
attempt.
It
There
was
was an
out there.
attempt.
Yeah. You know, you did good.
But I am team Pale Pale Moon. I was team Rocky Road to Dublin.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I just like listening to Pale Pale Moon more and more. It's growing on me.
I
Also, what's her name? I can't remember the actress's name that sings the song in the film,
oh,
but her voice is incredible.
Oh yeah, I mean, like everyone in that whole, I guess cast was really good. Especially also having like actual musicians and singers in
Yeah.
there that could also act, which is amazing too.
I
It
think
was,
visually, the Rocky Road to Dublin scene was better.
Well, I think that's the most memorable one.
Well, yeah, because you know what it reminded me of?
Mm.
You ever seen Shrek 4?
Yeah.
When they go and they fight the Pied Piper and he makes all the ogres dance.
Well,
Did
they don't
the-
really fight him. They you can't do anything about the
They get murked by the Pied Piper. But did that Rocky Road to Dublin scene not kind of make you think of the Shrek 4 scene where they get attacked by the Pied
Kind of,
Piper and they're
especially like
dancing?
especially when you get like the whole context of them. I'm just like, so you're telling me that the Irish spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen Sinners yet. So you're telling me that the Irish vampires is he forcing them all to dance and like sing? Or are they just doing it because it's such a catchy song?
In fairness, if you were at a party drinking, having yourself a time one night,
Yeah.
and this dude just started playing Rocky Road to Dublin out in the bushes, would you not go and investigate?
Well, seeing Sinners, no, I would not. I would like stand
But
by
like
the
you've
door and
never
be
seen
like,
Sinners before. You're just some dude
Oh, well then yeah.
all liquored up.
Absolutely. Especially now that tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day.
Is tomorrow? Oh yeah, tomorrow is St.
Yeah,
Patrick's Day.
it came up. Like,
Wait, so hang on. Was last weekend St. Patrick's Day weekend, or was this weekend St. Patrick's Day weekend?
I don't know. It's difficult to say because it's on a Tuesday.
Right?
So,
like it's like
you have it before.
I feel like you go before because like you're rounding down. Like
But at
think
the
about
same
it. You're
time-
below 0.5 through the week.
And I'm also saying it's past like when if it's like in the middle of the week, Wednesday, you could go either way, right?
I feel like Wednesday you just celebrate on the Wednesday at that point.
Yeah, but like
just-
that's no fun. You want to have the whole weekend. So
Well, no,
you
you show up
start
to
Wednesday and you go all the way
work
to
and
the
you're
weekend.
in green. Makeup maybe a little bit smeared, but
Well,
you know.
I
just
mean,
like-
everyone's gonna celebrate it tomorrow, no matter what.
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm trying to think. I think
I'm
I
actually
own
very
one,
fortunate
I think
that
I
I don't
own
have to
one
wake up
green item
anywhere
of
on-
clothing.
on
Two.
Wednesday.
I own 2 green items of clothing.
I only wear black, so I don't have colored items of clothing. I literally just only wear black. It's so easy to get out of the house. It's all black. You just throw something
He's
on.
an emo without the eam.
I know it's I'm like a professional emo. I would say I don't wear makeup.
Professional emo.
Professional emo.
Can we quote that?
Maybe like more corporate emo. Like it just
Corporate emo.
corporate emo.
I better see this clip on Instagram later.
Once if we're recording, are you recording?
I'm watching the
Okay.
thing go right now.
Because if we have nothing, then
no,
is the audio
we're
good
getting
too?
to get content. It's gonna be a shorter episode today, but you know what?
Yeah, right. Because
We're
we
gonna be missing about 7 minutes of content, but it's okay.
It's okay. We covered it all.
We covered it for the most part. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like are we forgetting anything else that happened at the Oscars?
Not much. I mean,
Who won best original score, best soundtrack?
Oh, so best original score obviously went to Sinners.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then song went to K-pop Demon Hunters for Golden.
Okay, I
Which
mean,
honestly is pretty good. Golden is a pretty good song.
all right. I have some opinions on Golden. Musically, it's fine.
Yeah.
Musically, it's a fine song. It doesn't blow my socks off or anything,
Mhm.
right? But it it's passable. Like if it comes on, I'm not gonna turn it off.
I mean, it's catchy, right? It's like,
But at the same time, it's one of those songs where it is so easily overplayed.
well,
Because like now, when K-pop Demon Hunters came out, I was working at a liquor store,
ooh,
and so we would run the radio all day long.
that's unfortunate.
And I kid you not, like every probably 6th song was Golden, and it had the same intro too. It'd just be like, "Here's Huntrix with Golden,"
Yeah.
and then it would just go right into it.
Yeah. No.
And then
that's the
I'd be sitting
song.
there 4 hours into my 8-hour shift and just like,
just losing it, just like crawling up the walls.
that hurt.
I mean, for us, well, since I work in a movie theater, we had.
But you
K-pop
guys
Demon Hunters.
get to control the music that you play, don't you?
Those aren't the worst ones. Golden, like honestly, the sing along that came out after K-pop Demon Hunters officially came out wasn't too bad. It was good. Like we didn't have too many issues.
Yeah, you guys, your traumas from the Taylor Swift Eras tour release.
Look, I have nothing against Taylor Swift. However, her fans, they're dedicated to her, and I, everyone has their hobbies.
I respect it.
I respect it. I respect the devotion. But you gotta control yourself. This isn't a concert. This is a movie theater. You gotta have some decorum. There's other people are there, and
Where's
it's not
the
a mosh
theater
pit.
etiquette?
Yeah. But honestly, Taylor was not the worst one. I've had some nightmarish ones.
I feel like the children's movies are probably the worst.
Yes. Minecraft is
But
it's
the
in my
Minecraft
head.
movie. Like,
And then I literally, you know what? Like I had to know the precise
did the
timestamp.
Minecraft movie get any
What?
awards?
I don't know. It wasn't at the Oscars, so I don't know.
I might have gotten a Razzie or something.
Maybe. I don't. I honestly.
we
when do
should
the
should
Razzies-
honestly, after this segment,
watch the Razzies.
not watch the Razzies, but like check who won the Razzies.
Oh yeah.
Because I saw on Instagram, it was like just someone talking about who won, and it had the posters of the movies behind him, and it had like Captain America: Brave New World in there, and I'm like, there's no way Captain America: Brave New World got a Razzie. Like I wasn't the biggest fan of Captain America: Brave New World, but it wasn't that bad.
I will admit I have not seen Captain America: Brave New World.
It's a snooze fest. I'm being so real.
I thought it was going to be like
Feige,
what Winter
Feige,
Soldier was.
I love you, and I'm not trying to slander you,
as I'm about to slander.
but Captain America 4 or Captain America: Brave New World, whatever you want to call it,
Yeah.
right, was a snooze fest until the last 20 minutes of the film.
Oh no! Wasn't it like 2 hours though?
Yeah. Like I fell asleep during Act 1. I woke up right when the climax was starting to hit.
Oh, so you just fast forward.
Pretty much.
That's what you did.
Like I have the beginning of the movie,
oh, okay.
probably about the first 30, maybe 40 minutes. and then I have the last 20. I don't know what happened between. I went to bed and Harrison Ford was human. I woke up and Harrison Ford was a Hulk.
Spoilers, by the way.
The movie came out about a year ago now.
I don't know. I like it came out completely.
But,
I just missed it.
So if you're a Marvel, like if you're dedicated to Marvel, like you need to watch everything, you need to know what's going on. Yeah. It's a fine movie. Like it it's very formulaic. It felt like a Marvel movie.
Damn.
Right? But like I don't know, I feel like there's only so much you can do with Captain America if your Captain America is not Steve Rogers.
Yeah, I think that's why they're bringing him back.
Yeah, but who's going to play him? Who is your next Captain America?
Oh, I meant like just Chris Evans.
Oh, I know that, but like
keep him in the saddle.
When you are Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, exactly like Hugh Jackman. We just keep like
I think there's definitely room for a new Captain America. Like there's certain roles that were just like too well done that it's really hard to justify a new one. Like I feel like Wolverine, there's no way you're gonna blow out Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Yeah. Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man.
He is Iron Man, yeah.
Right? Even before Superman, America. People were saying the same thing about Henry Cavill. It was like no one is gonna be better than Henry Cavill, and no one is gonna be better than Christopher Reeve. Now, granted, I think the Christopher Reeve argument is very much like the LeBron James versus Michael Jordan argument.
Michael B. Jordan or Michael Jordan?
Michael Jordan. Right? Because you have two Supermen in David Cornsweet and Christopher Reeve.
Mm-hmm.
Both different eras.
Very different eras.
Right?
Yeah.
So you can't really measure one up against the other because like when Christopher Reeve was Superman, the film landscape, the Hollywood landscape was a completely different beast. The superhero genre didn't exist.
It was
Superman, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, no one really knew anything.
And then that one 60s Batman film with Adam West. We love that film.
Yeah.
We genuinely, I adore that film.
Great Adam West, yes.
But like that was it. And then you jump, up. How many generations would that be? That's like 2 generations. You jump up 2 generations to David Cornsweet Superman.
Yeah.
The film landscape is nothing like it was in the 70s.
Oh no.
Superheroes are now one of, if not the biggest titan of the film industry.
Yeah, money,
right?
Money.
So, like, I get the David Cornsweet versus Henry Cavill comparisons because that's like comparing LeBron to Kobe. They played in the same era-ish. Yeah. They played against each other. There's quantifiable evidence that you can use to justify LeBron versus Kobe debate.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, I see that, yeah.
But when you get to, like, LeBron versus MJ, it's 2 different eras, The same way with Cornsweet and Christopher Reeve, it's 2 different eras. You can't compare them. Right.
Well, I mean,
and I think Cornsweet brought to this new generation what Reeves brought to our parents' generation.
Yeah, I would say the same. Yeah. I mean, like completely new role, right?
Yeah.
Role that has kind of had to go through some, reforming and also a massive overhaul studio-wise, but that's in the background. But just everything surrounding it too, I think it made the perfect storm for Superman.
And honestly,
we needed something more.
Honestly, like in our generation, we had Cavill and we had Brendan Routh as our Superman.
Oh, that's true.
But call it how it is. The superhero when we were growing up was Batman.
I think Batman's still my superhero.
Yes, but I'm trying to put myself into the shoes of like a kid who's just starting to get into comics and comic book superheroes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Right? They're going to gravitate towards the superhero that's being marketed the most. And you know what? I have to say, and I'm a lifelong Batman diehard. I love Batman, right? It's kind of nice to see Superman being front and center finally, Like he's always supposed to have been the guy. He is the superhero.
Well, that's kind of
right?
how it starts,
when you think of superheroes, who's the one you think of? When you just think of the concept of a superhero.
Superman. Yeah.
Superman, right?
Like the ideals.
And I've seen the debate, like Batman's the face of DC, Spider-Man's the face of Marvel, Wonder Woman's the face of female superheroines.
Yeah.
But Superman is the face of superheroes. And it's very nice that DC is finally starting to cue into that and realize their guy is the guy. And it's finally time for Superman, Clark Kent, Kal-El, to start living up to what he should have been.
Yeah, which I think is great that they got such a young actor. Not terribly young.
We
but,
could
you
be
know,
looking at like an RDJ level of longevity
That's
here.
what I was thinking. I was like, we could have a long.
Like we could have David Cornsweet Superman for the next 10 years, right?
Which I think would freshen up a lot of stuff because it's mainly just been shifting to
And
one side, and that's Marvel.
What I
Marvel's
really love about the way DC's gone about their casting is every character that they cast loves the character that they have been cast as.
Yes.
John Cena loves Peacemaker.
Loves Peacemaker, and he's so good
John
too.
Cena loves Peacemaker.
And
David Cornsweet loves being Superman.
Yeah.
Nathan Fillion loves being Guy Gardner.
Which I think is really good.
Right?
For him.
Nicholas Hoult loves the character of Lex Luthor, and he really made that character of Lex Luthor and took the character of Lex Luthor and brought him into the modern age.
Yeah,
you know, like Jesse Eisenberg tried to his best. He tried his best,
well,
and
he did the best with what he had.
And
right?
you know what? I think we don't give him enough credit.
No,
like
we don't.
I get that he wasn't exactly comic accurate, but when you're given the role of Lex Luthor and you're told we need to bring this Lex Luthor into the modern age, make him how a Lex Luthor would be if he was real in our world today, and at the time 2016, the closest thing that he would have to a young hotshot billionaire would have been Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
Now it just so happened that Jesse Eisenberg played Zuckerberg a few years prior in The Social Network.
Which amazing movie again.
So if I'm Jesse Eisenberg, I'm looking at it like, okay, I'll take my role from The Social Network. I'll dial up the insanity by about 11%.
Yeah.
Right? And then you have your Lex Luthor, which, you know, credit to Jesse Eisenberg, it was okay. I didn't mind it. I actually quite enjoyed it.
I think he was a good rival
But
for
I think
the DC that they were going with.
Yeah, but I think Nicholas Holt's Lex Luthor, it just like that's Lex Luthor. You know what I mean?
Well, it also gives that longevity too, right? We get to see more of the character because it's not developing yet, right? It's not like here's Lex Luthor. The only reason we know that is because everyone calls him Lex Luthor.
Yeah.
But like here, this is Lex Luthor, but he's not the Luthor.
We see him
villain,
become the Luthor that we know.
Right? So now he gets to develop and, you know, play alongside Superman. Then we can actually see the dynamic, the rivalry. You can see all that play out with two great actors, which I love.
Also, shout out Nicholas Hoult. If you've seen him, like, have you seen him in anything else other than Superman?
Well, yeah, he's
in a lot.
Well, he was in The Menu, which was also really good.
He was in X-Men. He played Beast.
He was also really good at that. Oh, I wonder if he's.
But the role that I got to see him in prior to seeing Superman was Chloe, my girlfriend, introduced me to the show Skins.
Oh, right.
Which is like this low budget British comedy show from like the early 2010s, late 2000s. Right? And the first season features Nicholas Hoult. And that was my introduction, or my reintroduction to Nicholas Hoult, because before that I hadn't seen him in anything other than X-Men. Right? And I think he's also in the show about Catherine the Great.
Yes, yeah, he's what is it, The Great? That's
So, yeah, it's very interesting to watch these actors' careers kind of develop and see them become massive stars. We're seeing a new generation of actors kind of take the reins right now.
Well, yeah, I mean, like
you have Timothée Chalamet, Tom Holland, Zendaya, David Cornsweet.
He's like 36.
The kid from Adolescence.
Yeah.
Like,
well, he's the youngest actor I think we've
Mason.
ever
What's his name? Mason Thames from How to Train Your Dragon. He's gonna have a hell of a career.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, what last year he had like 3 movies come out. What was it? It was How to Train Your Dragon, Regretting You, and what was the other one? There's another one.
He did one with he's currently doing one with McKenna Grace, I feel like.
Well, I mean, he still had 3 that came out. I can't remember all of them. But anyways, he was doing pretty good. He's still doing pretty good, actually.
And so I want to keep it in DC. I want to keep it in the Blue brand right now because we have some DC news. Finally, we have a date for Clayface.
Finally, yes.
We finally got a trailer announcement for Clayface. When is that announcement?
It said April, right? Clayface.
Yeah, April or May, I believe.
Let's see. Well, they said April or May. They haven't given us a direct date yet. They just said it will be coming out soon, finally, because last last episode, we were like, we have heard nothing about Clayface.
Yeah,
Nothing.
and then of course James Gunn's like, they've heard nothing. We'll change that.
I guarantee he listened to our podcast.
Oh yeah,
We're
you know
like,
what? He sat down. He studied our podcast.
He studied.
He
it.
listened. He had the headphones on.
Yep.
And he was sitting there.
He
and
watched
he was
it
like,
live. That's what it was.
He was sitting there and he was just like, these two make some good points.
Yep. All right, time to release something.
Really need to get something going for Clayface. Calls up David.
Yeah.
David, let's get that trailer for Clayface going.
Just leak
It's
it or something.
it's been in my inbox for 4 months here, James. Yeah, I think it's time.
I think it's time now.
You sure?
The fans are asking for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it went.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like James Gunn definitely pays attention to whatever people are saying.
Oh yeah, but he's probably not watching us. At least not yet.
Well, yeah. Hey, manifesting. Where's some wood? Here we go.
You have
Knock on
wood in front of you.
That's it. I don't know if this is real wood.
It's particle board.
That's not the same. We need real wood. I want real things. That's my boomer rant. I want real things made out of real stuff. Anyways,
Speaking of real, we still don't have any idea what the plot is for Clayface. We have nothing real other than we don't even have a real release date.
no, we don't. Well, like we said last episode, we're like, we know more about Batman Part 2 that hasn't filmed yet than we do about Clayface. That is also wrapped up filming.
Now,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm
right?
gonna just say this though. I'm kind of, the more I think about it, I kind of like that we haven't heard too much about Clayface.
Well,
because
they have this thing.
We're
like,
walking into
under
this theater
wraps.
blind. Like we are walking in blind. We don't know nothing, which is new for the superhero genre. We haven't had a scenario like this in like probably 6 years.
I think the last
since
time,
Endgame or Infinity War, I feel like. Because after that, superhero genre blew up, and then we started getting leaks and more leaks and more leaks.
Well, I think it blew up way before that.
You know, like I feel like I walked into Spider-Man No Way Home already knowing what was going to happen in that film.
Well, because that was like the most anticipated film. Like that.
Now, to be fair, Green Goblin power bombing Spider-Man through 2 floors, that was awesome. I didn't expect that to happen, but
and
I knew.
Also, like Willem Dafoe doing his own stunts for that. I'm just like, man, he still got it.
I love how he just like poses in some pictures. Like he's just.
Willem Dafoe is a treasure, a national treasure. He must be protected.
But like, you know what? I think DC's doing a very good job mitigating leaks. Because like Marvel, it's a leak factory. It's a faucet over there. Like it's not even a leak. It's running water.
We have water damage in this place. Like there is leaks everywhere.
I swear to God, it's like every week there's a new Marvel leak.
Yeah.
Every week, and you know what? And we all know it. They do it on purpose. It's a marketing scheme.
They do.
We all know it.
I mean, at this point, they're like, they're just doing it because they're like, oh,
because it gets people talking, right? It gets people like you and me talking about their upcoming film.
Yeah.
And it gets people like you and me to go sit down because people like you and me have talked about the film.
And we have to go see it because now we have shows like this where we have to report back
exactly
to
and
our
give you our
listeners
thought processes. The problem is there's been no releases, and we are 3 months or no 2.5 months into 2026, and our biggest release so far has been A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yes. Yeah, basically.
And we already talked about it.
We already talked. We went in depth.
I think what's next? What's the next big one that's coming out?
Well, I guess House of the Dragon that's coming out.
Is that's May, right?
I think it's July.
July's gonna be a big month for us.
Oh yes. Like again, this
July's
is the problem.
gonna be like it's gonna be Spider-Man. It's gonna be Supergirl. It's gonna be House of the Dragon.
Everyone's waiting for that, blockbuster summer.
Lanterns is also I think in August.
Is it in August?
I believe so.
Something like that. Yeah. So we were like, this is the problem with us.
Did you see the Lanterns trailer?
I skimmed it.
Okay.
So
what are your thoughts? I'm curious. As someone who's not a huge Green Lantern fan.
I mean, honestly, it's hard to say because I get very little from Green Lanterns because again, we only have one real big product to work off of when it comes to Green Lantern. And that movie was, you can say whatever you want about that movie. But the Green Lanterns, they're cosmic, they're cosmic like peacekeepers almost.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of worried for Lanterns.
I have a similar doubt.
I'm kind of worried. I had a lot of hope. That trailer though, it don't know. Didn't land with me. And it was from Kyle Chandler's performance is Hal Jordan.
Mm.
When I heard Kyle Chandler was cast as Hal Jordan, I was excited, right?
Yeah.
I know Kyle Chandler through Friday Night Lights,
Right.
right? And so instantly, I'm like, Coach Taylor,
Yeah.
right? Instantly. And you know what? An older Hal Jordan, if he had acted a little more like Coach Taylor, I would get behind it. Because at the end of the day, Hal Jordan's cocky. He's, stuck up, a bit of an ass, but at the end of the day, Hal Jordan has a heart.
Right. Yeah.
And just watching Kyle Chandler's performance in that trailer, I didn't get that vibe of like, yeah, this dude's, not the nicest, but there's a heart in there. I didn't get that. He was just kind of rude for no apparent reason.
Well, you could always say that, like, hey.
And yes, the theory is that he's like jaded from the core. He's a veteran guy,
Yeah.
But I still I don't know, man. And also the lack of the green energy, the green aura when they're flying.
Right.
That needs to be fixed. The suit being brown. What the hell?
Yeah, like a dirt brown earth colors. You're like,
now there was a theory that I saw on Reddit.
Oh, of course. Our most trusted news site.
Oh, yes. And it was that. Are you familiar with Emerald Twilight, that storyline?
No, unfortunately not. I haven't
in the
paid too
90s.
much to the Green
In the
Lanterns.
90s, Hal Jordan kind of went a little crazy. His home city got nuked.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Wiped the whole city off the face of the earth. So, using immense amounts of willpower, he used his ring and reconstructed the city based off of his memory.
Okay.
Now, this, according to the Guardians, the blue people, right, is an egregious offense. And so they come down to earth and they take his ring away.
Right.
He loses it. And he goes and kills the entirety of the Green Lantern Corps.
Okay.
Save for one Green Lantern who gets bestowed the last ring, and that last ring goes to Kyle Rayner.
Okay.
And that's his origin story. But anyway, they later on, about 10 years down the line, they retconned the reasoning for Hal going nuts, that he was infected with the fear entity called Parallax.
Right. Yeah.
Right? And that's why he took the villain name Parallax, and he held that moniker all the way up until, I want to say it was like 2002 or 2003 when Jeff Johns took over. And then we got Green Lantern Rebirth, and he came back as a good guy. So there's a lot of people saying that Hal is already infected with Parallax, and we're going to see the fall of Hal Jordan, and that's going to be the big plot of season 1 of Lanterns.
And then we have what's his name?
And then Jon Stewart is going to be our
Takes over.
He's going to be the new up and comer who takes out the old guard. You know what I mean? And I get it, but at the same time, I just want Hal Jordan. I just want to see the Green Lantern that I grew up with on the big screen again, properly done in the green and black, just like, with the mask, no weird armory bits, just like give me Green Lantern.
The latex suit, yeah.
Not even latex, just like give me Green Lantern. That's all I want. And us Green Lantern fans have been gypped. Right? We have been gypped, we have been jaded, we have been tossed around by Warner Brothers and DC.
Right, of course.
And it is time. It is high time that Green Lantern gets the love that he deserved. Aquaman got the love that he deserved. It is time that Green Lantern, one of the founding members of the Justice League, gets his turn. The Flash got a 9-season show before Green Lantern got another shot at either a film or a movie. And you know whose fault it is? It is Ryan Reynolds' fault. It's Ryan Reynolds' fault because he spent the past 15 years cracking jokes at the expense of Green Lantern, and he has soiled the brand. He has soiled the brand of Green Lantern, and only now, 15 years after that tragedy that you call a film in 2011, 15 years later, we finally finally get another chance at getting a live-action Green Lantern. And what do we get? What do we get? We get old Hal in a not green suit.
It's a little bit green. Not as green. Not as green. And also, you know.
So for the
Very
new
weird.
fans of DC that came in with Superman and Peacemaker, welcome to DC.
It gets better, hopefully. You know,
Ideally.
we
We'll
all hope
wait
it
for
gets
Lanterns to
better.
come out. I'm still excited for Supergirl. I think Supergirl is going to be
Yeah.
really well received, actually. I think that I've been reading some of the early test screening reviews, and I think a lot of people are underestimating how good of a film Supergirl is going to be. I genuinely do. I think Supergirl is going to be a smash at the box office.
I mean, I think it has to be, but not only that, I don't think it's like that that no one wants to see it. I think everyone wants to see it.
No, it's not that no one wants to see it. I think people are underestimating just how good it's going to be.
I mean, like, again,
Like, it might not be the cultural phenomenon that that Superman was, but Supergirl, I feel like it can hit in a different way. You know what?
think
I feel like
it's-
Superman was very much marketed towards nostalgia in the older crowd, right?
I
But
think so.
at the
yeah.
end of the day, they wanted to capture the minds and hearts of kids,
Of course, that's like the ideal, you know,
right?
market.
They wanted kids
right?
walking around wearing Superman logo on their capes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you know what Supergirl has the chance to do? Because Superman, it hit the older crowd and it hit the younger crowd. It didn't hit that in between, that like 10 years old to 19-year-old range.
Right. Adolescents. Yeah.
Supergirl, who is an adolescent superhero,
Mhm.
right? She's a teenage girl. Well, I guess not in this film.
She's
In
like,
the comic that this film is based off of, she's turning 21. I believe in this film she's turning 18.
okay, so like, you know, young
So she's in
adult.
the age range.
Yeah.
I think that this film has a chance to land and resonate with that target audience, that 10-year-old to 19-year-old range, and especially the that teenage girl audience.
Mm.
Because call it how it is, there's not a lot of representation for teenage girls within live action superheroes right now.
No, not too much.
Like, we were supposed to get that Batgirl film, and that got canned.
yeah,
right?
tax reasons. Yeah.
The last film that featured a teenage female superhero was what?
The fact that it's not coming to me off my top of my head, that means it's bad.
Yeah,
Like,
that
it's
means that
been-
we haven't seen, like, probably
Well, I
Ms.
don't think-
Marvel, maybe Ms. Marvel from Marvel Studios. Yeah,
Was that really like the impact though? Like, I think that's what they wanted. They wanted that audience. I don't know if it like
and like where Ms.
Hit.
Marvel or like the Marvels or whatever it was, where that fell flat,
Yeah.
Supergirl has the chance to soar. No pun intended.
What, yeah. No, but literally, I mean, like, I think we also forget that, guys, we have James Gunn. We have the man steering
But
DC.
James Gunn's not behind the Supergirl project.
well, no, he's not, but he's still the head of DC.
yes,
and
he's the well.
for the most part, you know, like he's kind of like the creative guy, and like he's looking for people that are passionate about the projects he wants to do, and then he hands them over. He's like,
And
look, I trust you. You have my confidence. Here you go. You have my blessing,
Yeah.
right?
And Millie Alcock is going to do an amazing job as
She's
Supergirl.
also an
I have
amazing
I have absolutely
actress.
zero doubts in
Yeah.
her ability to play Supergirl. I think she's gonna kill it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very excited for
Honestly,
that film.
like I want to see her and David Cornsweet, like Supergirl and Superman.
Oh,
Like, that's what we want to see. We're like,
I'm very
give us to
excited
us.
for Supergirl, and I'm holding reservations about Clayface. I think
Yeah.
it's gonna be a sleeper hit. Honestly, I think, you know what, if DC, because we are is March, so we're about 6 months away from the release of Clayface.
yes, if
And
they don't
no
delay it.
trailer, no teaser.
no nothing, just leaked set
So
photos.
if I'm sitting in that DC marketing room and I'm trying to figure out how we're going to market this film,
Mhm.
I'm going to model it after how they marketed the Batman. One trailer, 3 months before release, and you release the movie.
Yeah,
No
nothing.
TV spots,
Silence,
no
nothing,
teasers,
yeah.
just boom, trailer, here's your movie.
And I think that's what they want for these, darker DC stories, right?
And
They're like,
I
we don't
like that approach.
I like it too because like you need to see it, right? Like they give you a glimpse into the little world that they're inhabiting, and then that's it. You're like, whoa! I got to see more. Like,
Yeah.
Where's the rest? I got to go see the movie.
You
now.
remember when that first Batman trailer dropped?
I think we did this last episode too. Like we're always bringing back to Batman
because it was an amazing film. But do you remember when that first trailer dropped?
Oh my god, it was crazy! It was amazing.
Like you were just like, I need to see this film. Like
And
I can't
especially
not
with
see this
with
film.
the soundtrack too. I mean, Nirvana. You're like, oh, okay, all right, I gotta go see this.
And so we've got one more piece of DC news that I want to get to here, and that is looking at next summer's release calendar.
Oh,
We
yeah.
got Man of Tomorrow,
Yes,
and we've finally gotten officially the full cast for Man of Tomorrow. I believe it's the full cast.
I think it's like the
Pretty
main
much
players,
the full cast.
the main
Right?
players. Yeah.
So obviously David Cornsweet and Nicholas Hoult, they were confirmed to be returning months ago. We have confirmation now that the main villain for Man of Tomorrow is going to be Brainiac, yeah?
Yes, we have that confirmed.
And has
yep.
Brainiac been cast?
I don't think so. No, I don't think he's
You
been
want to
cast.
check that real quick?
Yeah.
So just rattle off the cast when you have it, and we'll go actor / actress by actor / actress.
Like, where are we here? So we have. Yeah, so Brainiac. Oh, I think they have. Okay, we do have a cast for.
Okay, so
for
who got
Brainiac.
the role for Brainiac?
So I believe they are. What is it? Lars Ebendinger.
Ah, yes, I did see that.
Right?
I'm a fan of that cast actually.
Yeah, because so they say that's our Brainiac. So
Okay, I'm a fan of that cast, but now that we have the cast and you have it, you're looking at it in front of you. You can see the characters that are going to be featured in this film.
Yep.
What are your predictions for plot?
Oh God, I'm never good at this.
I know. This is why we need Hayden on the pod.
I know.
Hayden, I know you're watching this.
Hayden, he listening. He better be listening.
You better be listening, but I know you're going to watch this on YouTube later.
And if he doesn't, then we have a serious
If he doesn't, you're
internal
fired.
issue.
If he doesn't, you're fired. Just-
You're fired. No one's hired here. Oh,
This
but
is
yes,
very,
Hayden,
this is very
we
much a
need you.
recruiting. It's just like, hey man, you want to be on this podcast that I'm doing? That's pretty much how it went.
That's kind of how. Yeah, it was just like you should join this podcast. I'm like, okay. Well, actually, that was not my initial role. Actually, I wasn't a host.
No, you were a producer. I was just like,
I
we need
was.
someone who can Google stuff and make sure we're on facts.
And I was actually like, yeah.
And then we brought you in the second episode, and we're just like, you know what? He actually did pretty good. Let's make him a
You know
host.
what? He's okay.
But no, I think like I don't know. We've debated the plot for Man of Tomorrow so many times. Like it's kind of like we're beating a dead horse now.
I mean, that's the whole career here. That's what
like,
we do.
I mean, I feel like it gets to a point where we need to just see what happens.
Honestly, like that's what I'm going with DC because Superman. Like, sure, we kind of had the plot, right? You know, it's blacks against Superman and like a bunch of other stuff.
Well,
right?
the Superman plot was very basic, right? Like we didn't really it didn't really break new ground in terms of Superman plots.
No, but it just needed to introduce us to the world, right? So it
and
didn't
it did
have
an
to be,
amazing job of introducing us to the DCU.
which I really love. So now with DC, I'm like, you sold me, guys. Like I'm in. I'm here for it. So whatever you're coming out with, I want to see it because again, James Gunn, he
knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing, and I have faith in James Gunn, in the Gunn we trust, or in James we trust. That's probably better. James we trust.
So you get to pick
Ooh.
any DC project to make. Any DC project. It could be any character, anything you want to do.
Ooh. Okay.
You get to do it. What are you doing? Who are you casting? Like what's your plan here?
Oh. Honestly, I would like a Dr. Freeze.
Dr. Freeze? You mean Mr. Freeze?
Mr. Freeze, but he's whatever. He's kind of a doctor anyways.
Yeah.
Anyway, but they all call him Mr. Freeze. Anyways,
Like a Mr. Freeze show, kind of like the Penguin?
I don't know if it should be like a limited series though. But again, I think a movie would be too much, so maybe we would have to go with a limited series.
There's a lot of emotional character depth to Mr. Freeze.
And
Like,
that's
you could
what I'm
do
saying,
something
like,
with that.
and I think it would have to be. I kind of want to take it to like a very emotional, but like not the same story that it has been told all the time, because we know, well, most of us know the story, right?
Yeah.
His wife has a rare disease or illness, and so he incubates her, not incubates, what is it?
He freezes her cryogenically to try and
cryogenically,
to
right?
help keep her alive until he can find a cure.
Until he finds a cure, basically, which is very
It's tragic,
it's
but it's
tragic.
very, like,
and of course he lives in Gotham, like the worst city
Yeah.
to get healthcare or anything, because it's crime ridden. So he turns to crime, which, might be happening soon with this economy. Anyways, like, I'm not gonna go freezing people, but hey.
so
The
you're
world's end.
landing on a Mr. Freeze project,
I
just like
think
a
so.
character breakdown of Mr. Freeze.
It would have to be, just kind of like the Penguin, like just the how Mr. Freeze is not the villain, right? He's never been a villain. That's the thing. Everyone says, oh yeah, he's one of the rogues in, Batman's rogues gallery, right?
Yeah.
He's one of the main villains. I'm like, but he's not really a villain though. He does, steal and break and cause, damage to public property in Gotham, but everyone does that. It's Gotham. No one cares about Gotham. But
So
he's more of like, I don't want to say anti-hero, because he's not that. He's just
he's a tortured soul.
he's a tortured soul, and he's trying to, and he has a good reason to do the things that he does. Now, are they the right things?
Yeah.
Now, are they the right things? No. And is he going about it the right way? Absolutely not. But desperate times call for desperate measures, and you can really take it down to the character. And I think we need maybe a younger actor, not like the typical hey, he's married or this and that. Maybe it's like his mother or his father.
Okay.
And we got a young kind of bright individual in Gotham, not a lot of chances to show your potential or opportunities to grow that potential. But we have that connection that there's someone ill and he
You
needs
need like
to
an underdog actor for this.
What?
You need an actor that can be like an underdog.
Exactly, yeah. But also at the same time that could have that gravitas that
Yeah.
Mr. Freeze, like when he walks into the room and he
It's
has
like Mr. Freeze.
Mr. Freeze, right? And but also be that caring, compassionate individual. That's what I want to see from a DC project. I want to see Mr. Freeze, a limited series that we get to see. Probably I would like to see it set also in the Batman
Like
kind of
Matt
universe.
Reeves Batman?
Yeah, I think that would be
Okay.
interesting.
Yeah.
Like, it's a young individual trying to save his family, trying to help, trying to make ends meet, trying to maybe go, to school, trying to get out of the, life that is in Gotham, because it doesn't seem great.
No. It's
No,
not.
it's horrible. It's Gotham. But but then obviously, an incident happens, something happens to him, and then he has to obviously turn to a life of crime almost to fund his efforts to save his family. And I think I'd love to see that one. I think that would be very interesting. And that's my pick.
Okay. Well, I have two.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm going to pitch them both, and you're going to tell me which one do you think is better.
Okay.
First one is, and I'm surprised we actually haven't gotten this. I want it done by HBO
Of course. Who else?
in the style of Daredevil,
Okay. Yeah.
and I want it to be about Nightwing.
Oh, yes.
He
Yeah.
is DC Comics' third biggest character. I'm sorry, Wonder Woman, but the numbers don't lie.
Numbers don't lie. Nope.
Nightwing is DC Comics' third biggest character,
And we haven't got like a
right?
real.
And we haven't got, the last time we saw a live action Dick Grayson was in Titans,
Oh, yes. Yes, we did.
played
Or-
by Brandon Thwaites, and he did a great job
He
as
was pretty good.
Dick Grayson. I thought I enjoyed him,
I mean, but
but I
again,
want a Nightwing show. Like, give me like a gritty but comedic, like,
Mhm.
you know,
Yeah.
and like you'd want to cast someone young, athletic, tall,
Hopefully,
big
someone that
bum,
does ballet,
but
you know? Not Timothy, obviously. He doesn't
no,
do
not
ballet.
Timothy. Honestly, you know who would have been a perfect pick for Nightwing 10 years ago?
Holy, who?
Tom Holland.
Oh yes,
Tom Holland would have been the perfect Nightwing.
But he got Spider-Man.
But
so.
yeah, he's Spider-Man.
Which again,
But
Spider-Man
that's
is also
the
good
that's
for
the
Tom.
mold that we're looking at for Nightwing.
So we need an athletic, somewhat gymnast, somewhat dancer, athletic, funny actor.
And just like they
Honestly,
have to act like Nightwing too. They need the charisma because Nightwing's a ladies' man. In the comics, Nightwing slays it.
He plays.
Oh yeah,
he plays the field.
Oh
We
yeah.
know that.
DC, the
Also,
women of
have you
DC,
seen Nightwing?
the women of DC love Nightwing, and you know what? That's a fair point. If I was a woman in DC, I'd love Nightwing too.
Yeah,
I'm a man not in DC, and I love Nightwing.
Suit? You see him? I'm like, damn, Nightwing.
How skin tight it is?
Okay.
Woo, those curves.
Damn, better
But
curves than I do.
Nightwing HBO show in the style of Daredevil, a little more lighthearted.
I like that because again, like you said, we don't get a lot of Nightwing or like any of the Robins. We don't get a
we haven't
good
like
Robin. Anything.
we haven't gotten proper Bat family content.
Which would be amazing. A Bat family, like maybe, I don't know of a series. That'd be maybe
Like shorts.
shorts. Yeah, something like that.
The I
feel
Am
like that'd be
Groot
great.
thing that they did.
What?
Like the I Am Groot thing that Disney did. Like the little
yes.
short episodes of Groot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you
those
could do
were
something
pretty
like
good.
Wayne Manor Adventures or something like that, you know?
Just like small little things, nothing long, just them.
And then my other idea, and this one's a bit of a little more out there, but I feel like you could do something really cool with it. Now, very recently, there was a run in the Justice Society of America comic series
Yeah.
called JSA Year One. And basically, it chronicles the first year of the Justice Society of America. Now, do you know anything about the JSA?
Well, is it like the precursor to Justice League?
Yeah. So
or is it alongside it?
No,
that
so
they're
the
lesser
JSA
league?
basically is comprised of what's called DC's Golden Age of Heroes.
Right. Okay. Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
So
mhm.
pre-1956, think like World War II era.
Yeah. Right. It's
Right?
It's
Like
kinda,
when
mhm.
comics first started. So in the lore, they were put together by the United States government as like a World War II task force, right?
Yeah. Right. And they're trying to like
These
solve the
superhero
conflicts around the
individuals.
world,
Like think
right?
like Captain America. You know how Captain America was like Marvel's World War II guy?
and then he's kind of founded Shield alongside of it. Yeah.
The Justice
yeah.
Society was DC's World War II team.
Okay. Yeah. I
Right, so they didn't
remember.
have a guy other than Superman,
Mhm.
but they had a team, and so this team consists of Wildcat, Doctor Fate.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah.
Who else? Green Lantern, the first Green Lantern, Alan
Mhm.
Scott, not
Yep.
to be confused with the other Green Lanterns. The
The-
Flash,
yeah.
Jay Garrick, the
Right.
first Flash. I feel like Wonder Woman was also the first Wonder Woman. Not Diana Prince.
No, it
But-
was it her mother?
Yes,
No.
her mother.
Right. And then okay. Yeah. hmm
And then there's the Hawks, Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Is it both of them?
Yes, but it's not the Hawk Girl from Superman. It is
No, it's
the ginger one.
right. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And basically, I just want to show that kind of just like
Like a year one.
like just period piece. Tell the story of year one. You can kind of plant the seeds for the future. But it'd be kind of cool to see the DCU in the 40s.
But also,
in
also
World
like
War II.
developing their lore too.
Yeah,
you know,
it
just
adds
giving a little bit
richness
more.
to the world, because in Superman, we got that big thing in the Hall of Justice where it showed
Mhm.
the heroes from the medieval times all the way up until present day.
Yeah.
And I think, why not just dive more into that? Expand. It doesn't have to connect directly with anything.
No, but it could just be
like
its
if you're
own
telling
thing, right?
if you're telling your salvation story that you're doing right now in the
Mhm.
DCU, you can do this JSA thing as like a limited series, one off, make it like 8 episodes on HBO, whatever you want,
Mhm.
right? And it's just,
Yeah.
a fun, little, concise beginning, middle, end story,
Mhm.
right? And it just adds to the world,
Yeah.
because then it leaves the door open. So in the future, when you finally do another Flash movie, right?
Flash.
You have the legacy. You
Right.
have Jay Garrick. You can be like, you know what? You can have, if you're doing Wally West, you can have him walk into the Flash Museum, and then
Mhm.
in 2 glass cases, you have the Flash, Barry Allen's suit,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
and then next to it, you have the first Flash, Jay Garrick suit, and you
Yes.
can, maybe even have like a video playing, and it's a clip from the show showing Jay Garrick in action during World War
Yeah.
II, right? Like I feel like a Justice Society show while not a lot of people know a lot about the Justice Society, I feel like there's a lot of very rich and deep storytelling that you can do. Like in the lore, and commenters and viewers, please correct me if I'm wrong, but it is my understanding that Alan Scott is the first openly gay superhero in
Is he?
DC.
Okay.
And that's like, again, that's huge,
That's
especially
huge.
given the time that he would have been
I was
operating
gonna say,
in.
I'm just like, give the time period. Ooh.
Yeah. You know,
yeah.
and you can do a whole story there. Like, there's so much storytelling.
Honestly, those two ideas, I would watch that. Like, you know, like a Bat Family, or just maybe just Nightwing, you know, or if they like if they come in and out, right? That's pretty good. A Justice, you know, Society, that would also be.
I think Justice Society is definitely, like, if on the off chance that someone who works at DC Studios or Paramount even now,
oh right.
yeah,
It's
if anyone who works
now.
at Paramount is listening,
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
like I don't have my film degree, but I feel like a Justice Society is definitely something that you can bring up in the board meetings when you're doing your show pitches to Zaslav and Gunn.
Yeah.
You know, just
slip it in there.
Slip
Just
it in
like
there.
you know, just like, hey, by the way,
also not for nothing, but I just mentioned that you heard it on this podcast, Retcon on YouTube.
No, I don't think they would bring up the podcast. I think they would bring it up on their own. They'll be like, hey, I got this idea, right?
Anyway, if there's a Justice Society show that gets announced, remember who came up with
Remember, this was
Remember,
it.
this is
On
where
day,
this is
on
where
this
it
day.
happened.
You have seen history right here.
Yeah,
Hopefully,
this is it.
This is it.
But with that, that is all the time that we have for today's episode.
Yep, a little bit short because
A little bit short because I screwed up technically at the start.
it's not like we've been doing this like 5 times already.
But
yeah,
with that, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Retcon. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, and hit that little bell icon while you're down there. That's going to notify you of every new episode that we put out. New episodes will be coming at you weekly, I promise.
Are you sure, Gabe? Are you going to make that promise?
Yeah,
now?
yeah, I
Okay.
promise. I
All
promise.
right,
I
because
promise
I'm
that
like,
new episodes will be coming on weekly.
Yeah.
And hopefully Hayden will be
Hayden.
joining us again
We need you.
next week. We miss you, Hayden.
We miss you. Love you.
Love you. Hopefully you get better soon.
Or whatever.
Or whatever is ailing you.
whatever it may be.
But yeah, no. Yeah, that's it from myself. Special thanks goes out to our providers of this studio and the providers of the platform cmru.ca, where you can catch us live 7 p.m. every Monday. If you tune in at 6:30, you can probably catch our sound check as well.
Yeah, that's always an important one. Yeah,
Oh yeah, sound check. You can't miss that.
can't miss that. Nope.
But that's all I've got, Alfredo. What do you got?
No, I'm that was kind of it. I mean, like, yeah, follow us on YouTube, Spotify. Listen it live. Hopefully, it might be better if Gabe does his job. But yeah, all right. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Have a good night, and we will see you next Monday.